game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time.
Words alone can't stop a losing streak. If it were that easy, every coach would do it. Words do, however, lead to actions, and somebody needs to lead them back to winning football.
ミラーすげえ散策していく。別にこうなってもいいのか。レシーバーがいたかな。間違えた。Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keep it that touch with my head. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're telling no show. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? What you don't wanna see more, you wanna see more, but you only see soul. Life has slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Prime Time, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. On Sunday Night Prime Time. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. His team at 0-2 facing an important game already. On the other side, it's Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys also come in 0-2, and history tells us the prospect of making the playoffs after starting 0-3 are very dim. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one, 2. In front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders, and frankly in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Right back to Scatterman on 1st down. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He's got his man, Slayton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart.
Whoa.
Incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run straight ahead. That's Scatterman. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Throwing is Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
looking to throw. It's Dart. Right to Johnson. He's got it again. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
At the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Up the middle with Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. Great pass rushers live for...
どこから漏れた？センターか。
Third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think, obviously, you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they want to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Giants 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense are now ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Lions.
He'll try the right side with Scatterboot. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20 as we are ready to get back underway. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Now Dart. That one to the end zone.
ひでえな。なんだあのパス。
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Chiefs 7.
Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight end in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script over. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves over. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's caught It's Xavier Worthy. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help it.
やっとお前活躍したな。
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
取るのかよ。
It's Kelsey.
すげえな、ケルシー。
Good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
まあでも、3点の抑えたから。
Getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth.
しないでくれよ。
A quarterback like this is going to take advantage. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense, running back Cam Scattaboo, headed out for their next possession. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Nice block.
Inside the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. An even 40 yards. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And his punt, it's Robinson. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in.
一番取らなきゃよかったな。あ、なんか間違えた。危ない危ない。
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and...
Nice.
And fortunately, it looked like the Chiefs was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. It is 3rd and long. Mahomes. Firing right side.
うわ、マジかよ。それファーストダウン取られんのえぐ。
To get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A first down throw for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That's caught by Hunt. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
Incomplete. The defense ups to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the play fake, here's Dirk. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this will be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dark. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A play fake, now Dart. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
いやー、パスが遅い。
Incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to
Our
an end.
trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is C.D. Lamb. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cowboys have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's welcome back from injury for this guy, Brandon Ayuk. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the rookie from UCF, R.J. Harvey. He gets a seal here and a seal here.
いいじゃん。ブロンコ勝ってんじゃん。やったぜ。
The Broncos are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting
さあ、
first
鉄
half.
発を伸ばしたいところだが、そんなことすると負けるので、おとなしくプレーしましょう。時間を使ってね。
Giants offense, running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo.
外だったか。
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a give to Scatterboo running right. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll have enough to move the chain. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's taken in. Catch by
Nice.
Neighbors. And they'll take
エー
this
スレシーバー。いや、組むを果たして。
17 yards. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here is Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it
Okay.
again.
よし、これいい。いや、最高。
He's in. Malik Neighbors.
水がつったぜ。
His second touchdown tonight.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried
いや
here.
これ今気持ちよかったな。
You can see this group just slowly
あ、その
starting.
シーン映さないんかい。
I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out to a 24-10 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on 2nd down.
Okay, nice audible.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Scattergood. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The throw is Dark. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Open man is Robinson.
いや、こっからが早いな、さすが。
As he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Dark can throw you on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run.
そっちがボールキャリー。
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Scattergood.
なるほど。
Took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
That is caught. And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ。うわ、やべ。
They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, you've given up this many points. You're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that one.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kick is good.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's now
2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Check that, street, let's go. 70 Lions.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground.
さすがテンションだぜ。反応すんのかよ。
Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, Scatterboo. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Scatterboo. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, like you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving.
Nice round.
He will score! And Scalaboo! Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely. At this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first catch. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Nice.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. But it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, なんだ今。
They'll get it to Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Throwing is Mahomes.
Nice, 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 nice. Smashing.
A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
いや、マジバーンズがくそ使えねえな。うわ、マジか。えぐっ。
Just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's caught.
マジ?
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes now to throw again. Oh,
nice.
Throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They put Kelsey in motion. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send Worthy in motion. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown.
And this is the blueprint, like the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come?
うわ。なんでだ、なんでだ。
Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. He's got another.
いやー、そりゃ止めらんねえか。いやー、そこ4投げるな。
His second touchdown of the evening. Butler's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On first down, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Makes it 3rd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the guns, it's Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Being uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And 9 yards to go. Now Dart. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this play.
The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. To try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Gun, here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Brings up 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down. A gain of 3 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes. First down. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
15 yards. That's another Kansas City.
He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go. Mahomes now on second down. To the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
43. Another Kansas City Chiefs.
The clock under 20. He spikes it with 18 seconds remaining.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's got his man Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd
and it will stop the clock with 5 seconds left. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. One last shot now for Mahomes. And he's down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down. Here we go. One final play. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chamari Connor. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
ホームズ 77% かよ。そんなにないとやば。逆に来なかったのか。チーフスにサックをされなかっただけよかったでしょ。もうみんな終わってるのかしら。 ワシントンやってて、ダラスもやってるから OK。